What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Audiotree Live, the place to find your new favorite band. I am your loving host, Psalm 1, and today is Thursday, August 14th, 2025. Now, if you need that captivating mix of folk and rock delivered with poignant lyrics, look no further than this next band, straight out of Nashville with Midwestern roots. Ladies, ladies, and gentlemen, please welcome Arts Fishing Club. Hey guys, something interesting you might not know about this YouTube channel is 80% of you all watching this video right now are not subscribed. So if you could pretty please hit that subscribe button below, and we're going to do our best to keep bringing the most amazing musicians from all over the world just to play for you. All right, back to the show. Yes, we're here with Chris, Tove, Jody, and Near, better known as Arts Fishing Club. How y'all doing? How we feeling?
It's so good to be here.
Yeah, let's break the ice real quick. Tell me something that happened in the last 7 days that really inspired you.
Oh wow, we had a pretty inspiring 7 days. We were actually up at a cabin in the North Woods of Wisconsin, and we were just writing basically a new record. So lots of inspiring moments. Honestly, just making music with these guys, starting from scratch. It's always a terrifying experience because, like, right away when you're starting, it all just sucks. And then you just got to keep working and keep chiseling away, and then all of a sudden it becomes a lot better.
Well, let's get into it. Like, I was going to ask, like, your last full-length Roth Coast Sky was essentially, like, a relationship album. Mm-hmm. You're writing a new album. When? And are you staying in the love direction as far as conceptually? I mean, you're still writing the album, so I can't really say when is it coming out. But.
Yeah. Well, so we actually have a whole nother record that's coming out this fall.
Okay.
Slowly but surely. And then we're trying to write another one on top. And I think with this, we don't know what the songs are about quite yet. Mm-hmm. Like until you just start playing music and something falls out, and then you start chasing whatever that story is. So I think we're gonna play a new one for y'all today, called Golden Sun.
Okay.
And that just came about 5 days ago, and that one is just kind of about hubris and like pride, and just I've experienced some people in my life, and I think we all have at different times, that just feel like they own everything, and anything. Yeah, exactly. And that one, there was no intention of it to be about that. It just became instantly about that. So
I was gonna save this question, but we're into it now. We're just in it. Did you know that Appleton, Wisconsin is a sundown town?
I learned that.
That's not funny. Not funny. I'm sorry.
No, it's not funny at all. Yeah. So that's my hometown that I was born and raised in. I didn't know that at all growing up, and then I found that out probably when I was maybe 10 years ago, and it's a pretty terrifying. I didn't even know what a sundown town was at the time, and then I found out about it, and it's a horrifying.
Yeah, it sucks.
Thing.
And the only reason I ask is because I like to look up where people are from before I interview them. And that was like on Google's first page about it. I was like, well, damn.
Yeah.
So really my question is, if I wear this, you wear your shirt, Jody, and you wear these pants, like, are we going to like help me out when I come visit y'all? Like, how are we going to camouflage
even without the
like
shirt.
hang out?
I don't think Appleton is, I don't know. I couldn't. I haven't experienced it being a particularly malicious place, but again,
I've been through Madison, Milwaukee, like a lot of different places, and you wouldn't even know because it's not necessarily signs anymore that's like, get out.
Right.
At the same time, like, you all can write songs like with us all, and these songs are needed. So like, I just want to know, like, how's your relationship with anti-racism, and like, do you even feel that at all, like in your travels, or is it just kind of like love is love?
Yeah, no, we talk about, we have tons of different conversations all the time in the van, just about experiencing, and it's very different in different places too. Mm-hmm. And there's certain cities that you'll walk into, or that we'll roll into, and you can tell,
there's something
that there's something here, or that there's, just certain groups of people aren't represented. And it's
for sure.
And that's a wild experience every time.
Yeah, and like, I just bringing that up because I just really appreciate the fact that, like, for me as a Black interviewer, and sometimes I'm like, whoa, like, what's going on here? But like, y'all are cool, and as I look through your catalog and listen to the songs, it's just like, this is not you were not of this place. You were just,
Well,
kind of existing.
I'm glad that's coming through the music. Yeah, because it's a horrifying, it's a horrifying thing to like. I grew up loving my hometown.
So, what are your creative goals looking like currently? As far as like you got a new album coming out, you're writing a new album, an even newer album. Mm-hmm. So, what are you trying to look at as far as like release and like getting these songs out and getting on the road for them?
Yeah. If any of y'all want to chime in on it, you're more than welcome to, Dogs.
I think right now our main creative goal is just keeping the wheels greased, keeping things moving. I mean, we've been touring so heavily for the last year and a half that it's been hard to get into a rhythm of being creative and being creative together. So kind of finding a way to stay creative and stay motivated in that capacity and just keep pumping out new music and working together on pushing the sound of the band instead of just staying stagnant and being complacent.
Cool.
Yeah, and finding other outlets too to be creative. We do all the merch pretty much in-house. Yeah. We design all the graphics that you guys see online in-house usually. And I've been getting into photography a lot. We've been using a lot of film photography for our new releases and album covers. So coming together to write some music is a huge part of it, but we also hit it from a bunch of different angles as well in-house.
Yeah, DIY, self-contained. Love that. I was going to get into more of that, but let's get back into the music. Yeah, before we just start chatting it up for like an hour.
Here we go. Fall down the street, tangled in the night, pink and blue lights, crawling over city skies.
Yes, we just heard Supernatural Groove, one of my personal faves by none other than Arts Fishing Club. And now that we've tackled racism, let's go on to climate change, world hunger. No, I'm just kidding. So like you said before, you've taken out time from studio sessions to be here. Do you have any like customs or formulaic ways you approach writing and building your songs? Is it still happening from like an acoustic standpoint? Like what's happening?
Yeah, so historically, I used to pretty much just start writing the songs on acoustic guitar, like in my bedroom or just kind of by myself, and then I would bring it to the band. And then we would kind of arrange like a mostly completed-ish, thought or idea. And that's been one of the things that was so exciting about what we were doing this past week was we were basically just starting from scratch.
Yeah.
And we were all in a room together, throwing a bunch of ideas. And it's really hard when, it's like four people trying to tie the same shoe. You know what I mean? Like each person's got one hand in it and we're all trying to tie shoes. It's like there's almost a sense of, no, let me just be by myself or let you be by yourself. But the reality is if you can all start figuring out how to tie the shoes together, it creates something that's brand new. So that's kind of what we're going for.
Yeah. This project started in Nashville, though. Isn't that correct? So what was there's attractive things, obviously, about going to Nashville, but what was more attractive to you that some might not be so obvious to us?
When I visited Nashville, I saw like 15 people gigging in the airport, and that was when I knew. I was 18 at the time. I was like, oh, no matter what, I'm coming to this city because this is just normal here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I love about Nashville the most. It's just like
working blue collar musicians.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone. It's just the most normal thing to be a professional musician in town, and that's pretty sick to me.
Yeah, totally. Love your band name. I never thought of art like fishing before, but it makes a lot of sense. In terms of songs, what has been like your favorite catch so far?
Oh, that's a great question. Did any of y'all have an answer for that?
I like the new song, Golden Sun, we just played.
Yeah, that's a bop.
Yeah, we wrote it 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And so it's really fresh. We played a lot of these songs a lot. We've done a lot of touring.
Yeah.
So that one feels the most new and fresh and inspiring to me.
Cool.
Yeah, it's usually the most recent song.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it playing the new stuff or is it the more classic jams that you enjoy playing out on the road? But
it's a mixture. With Us All is an example of a song that felt important.
Sure.
So that's always cool because every now and again in the catalog, there's one that feels like that you're glad to be just communicating, I guess, as opposed to some of them that are all like, just party songs or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we started to play some old songs too that start to feel fresh again. For me, Suffocate is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
And it's an old tune, I guess, right?
Well, no, that Suffocate's unreleased.
Well, there you go. So that's a great one.
Yeah. Now that you're effectively in the music business, how has the definition of fulfillment changed for you? Because, the act of making music with friends was kind of like the basis.
Totally.
But how has it evolved? What is fulfilling to you in thinking about the future?
I think for us, what we talk about a lot is trying to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, sure.
And just because being a professional musician is stressful.
For sure.
And especially nowadays, you have to essentially manage yourself, market yourself. You have to be a social media guru. You have to do so many things. And then as you're kind of coming up to so many of your friends are suddenly just like exploding. And it's at times, I think you can, and it's natural, just get a little bit lost in the, wanting it to be quote unquote easier, basically just wanting to make a living wage.
Sure.
But that's pretty much all we really want. But,
capitalism is the worst thing. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I would just. No, I lost my train of thought. What was it?
Yeah,
no fulfillment. Yes,
that's a good answer.
It's fulfillment, and it's just kind of, for me at least, it's just keeping your head on straight. Like I feel like, especially living in a town like Nashville, there's so many opportunities as a professional musician to like check the big boxes pretty quick. Like it's easy to jump into something that's not necessarily creatively fulfilling, or it's not with like, you know, your best friends, but you know, you get to do the thing that on paper feels super sick and like super fulfilling. But at the end of the day, it's like that stuff's fleeting. And if you can continue to make music that you love with people that you love, like the rest is going to fall into place, really. Like for myself, and I think for all of us, it's just so much about just like being with people we care about, working on music that we care about, and just like keeping that at the forefront and trusting that the rest is going to follow.
I'm going to get what you just said tattooed on my back.
The whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing. No.
That's a big old block.
We could get tats right here.
I'm about to get a bigger bag, a couple more cheeseburgers, no biggie. But yeah, let's get back into the music.
All right.
1, 2.
Mumbles
Yes. A massive thank you to Arts Fishing Club for joining us today. And as always, major love to our camera ops, engineers, dogs, editors, and artists here at Audiotree, spreading the gospel of live music. These awesome dudes will be performing a lot coming this fall, so get tickets when they're in your area and take a friend with you. Also, look out for new music dropping, because if this unreleased stuff is any indication, we are going to be eating, and they are sounding very, very sweet. So like I always say, baby dolls, likes are good, but subscribing to Audiotree means you get these dope video at the top of your feed as soon as they drop. Get cool merch at audiotree.shop, like this hat I'm wearing. And if you're more of a listener than a watcher, you can stream this session across the platforms. Finally, follow Audiotree on social media for more fun content. This is Psalm 1 signing off, and remember, y'all, stay dangerous and drive safe, please. All right, y'all, see you next time. Peace.